is up? It's Wayne of Pirate Forge. I'm here with Tenebris, the short sword, forged ADC RB2. I used antique wrought iron, like 100 to 200 year old wrought iron off an old mine cart axle. Just a really awesome blade, and it is time for the cut test. We got like a 25-pound turkey here. We're about to see what this short sword will do. Beer me, bro. Well, that was most excellent. Pretty incredible. I was pretty stoked about this build and super excited about putting this thing into some action. I've never wielded a short sword. I mean, back when I was first started bladesmithing, I made something that was, I guess, considered a short sword. But it's kind of a crude sword machete kind of thing. You know, I've came a long way since then. But yeah, this is a really nice blade. Again, the name of this blade I called Tenebris. That means darkness. And the reason why I did like the whole darkness theme was because I think what really set this thing off was the guard and the pommel. It's probably hard to see out here in the shop right now with all the darkness, but it's some really old wrought iron, anywhere from 100 to 200 years old. I got it from a friend of mine, and he said it's off an old mine cart axle. So just really awesome. Forge it out. It looks kind of like Minotaur horns or something, but just a really awesome build. After this right here, I'm gonna run my little reveal video that I took last week, and so you guys keep watching. And I'm about to do a better reveal video, and you guys can see this thing more in the light. A little breakdown of the build. It's ADC RB2 spring steel. I like to consider it like a super spring steel. It's got a lot of added things to it, especially like vanadium. And with the proper heat treat, I heat treat everything with a kiln. With the proper heat treat, you can get some really fine grain and a really strong, resilient blade. And I'm even talking about leaving swords at 60 Rockwell or higher. And again, full temper, then differentially tempering the stress risers. What I mean by stress risers, that's where you're going to have the maximum amount of, I guess, stress put on the blade whenever you're using it. So, like right here, your stress riser will be mostly right here. So that's why I leave that thick. That is the thickest part of the blade, a little bit over a 1/4 inch right there, at I guess the hilt, if you want to call that. And again, some combination grinds on this. We go from a hollow grinds right here, and then I go to a slightly convex primary bevel out here, and then a really drastic flat ground secondary bevel, or a sharpened angle. I think it just makes the sword extremely strong. And like I said, we just cut through that turkey. Turkey is a fantastic target. That was a 25-pound turkey. That was a pretty big bird, and it did fantastic. I'll admit I was holding back a little bit at first, a little timid whenever I was sticking the blade in. But once I put a little bit of force behind it, I mean, it's just, short swords are definitely scary. After the cut test, I went inside, I washed the thing off. You already got a little bit of a patina on it. It's really awesome. And I assessed the edge. The edge is perfect, guys. I have not touched this with anything. Is it picking up the edge there? So yeah, the edge is fantastic. It's still just razor sharp. Again, a lot of that foundation mini blade starts with the heat treat, that maximum grain refinement, getting the very small grain structure, and then again, tailoring the geometry and the temper to intended use. It's a whole lot of whoop ass. I built this thing super tough. I mean, it's like a tank, like everything that I built, I like to overbuild, and it's got a solid through tank construction. Is it no skinny tang? This is a really thick, chunky tang. It comes through the end of the pommel and is hammer peen there. I forge fit this. I didn't use the mill machine on these. Basically drilled some holes and then forged it out so it fits straight. It's forged straight to the tang of the blade. So it's a keyed fit of sorts to it. It won't ever let it spin. The handle is kind of something I really love to do, and the handle construction from the inside out. This is hemp wrap. I got black and then like just the natural colored hemp. And I'll start on the inside around that really thick chunky tang, and I'll saturate that with West Systems G-Flex epoxy. And as I construct it, it's kind of like a cast on arm, make it super solid. But it's awesome, and I think it feels fantastic. And you know, wood can be susceptible to the elements, moisture, whatnot. This right here, ain't nothing will happen. This thing's still gonna be around 1,000 years from now. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you got any questions, throw them down in the comments. I'm kind of new to this YouTube thing. I'm getting set up. I've got my friend over here. He's helping me do the filming. And I'm going to start doing a lot more stuff like this, guys. Recommend what you want to see me do, and any kind of tips and pointers. Like I said, I have no clue what I'm doing here. But I want to make this happen. There's a lot of cool, kick-ass stuff that happens over here at Pirate Forge. A lot of things that I do with my buddies. I think you guys would really like to watch. And like I said, just grow with me and we'll roll with it. Stay tuned after this. I'm going to show the little reeler of the reveal of Tenebris, the short sword. And like I said, dude, like, comment, subscribe. What else do you say?
Share.
Like, share.
Share the video.
Yeah, so let's do it, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Rock on.